Hello, Camden Walker for Capital Weather Gang. I'm sorry to say that the good weather does not last because we have rain moving toward us. Starting tomorrow morning, if you're southwest of town, you could see the highest probability of rain indicated here on this good map by the National Weather Service. It's moving east-northeast, this storm system coming out of the Mississippi Valley, so it could, take its time getting here tomorrow, but by tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, we do see, especially west of I-95, the chance for some heavier rain. And here's the setup with the red area hatch there near us is maybe some heavy rain tomorrow. Maybe a flash flood watch is issued. We've had a good deal of rain in the last 7 days, which we'll show you in a moment, but we could see the setup for heavy rain tomorrow. Patchy flooding downpours are possible, especially overnight Monday, perhaps just before sunrise on Tuesday. And here are high temperatures for tomorrow, generally subdued, generally cooler than average because of the clouds and the rain. And points southwest of town might actually have the coolest temperatures because of the rain starting earlier there, and latest northeast of town. Now, looking forward to the next 48 hours of rainfall totals, we could see out of this storm system perhaps an inch of rain around town, especially parts west of town having higher probabilities of more rainfall, than even more than an inch perhaps. And Liz, thanks so much. You love this weather today. Hi Martina, thanks for tuning in. James, thanks for tuning in. And Malcolm, you're fine with the rain and your trash can handle it, and you're glad to get the trash delivery breaks from the heat. Indeed. Hey Paul, thanks for tuning in so much. Feel free, I'm Camden Walker. Ask any questions you need to here at Capital Weather Gang. We want to do this Q&A, this sunset Q&A once a week for you. Hi Nui, thanks for tuning in. And again, it's looking cool again on Tuesday. The heaviest of rain may end in the morning hours on Tuesday into midday hours, but some drizzle, a couple showers may hang around into the afternoon hours. And here's the setup for Tuesday. We could be in a slightly dry slot, especially south of town, but we're watching these stationary fronts on both sides of us. We've got one kind of draped south of town and one that we're looking at to be our weather maker toward the end of the week into the weekend, hopefully clearing us out of here for a decent weekend ahead next weekend. Now here are high temperatures for Wednesday. A little warmer because the rain chances are lower. The sunshine hours, the number of hours you might see sunshine, are higher, so we could see a bit more sun, a bit more dry, maybe mostly dry conditions on Wednesday, assuming our storm system can head out to sea on time. And then Thursday is where I want to kind of flag for you. We could see some heat, some humidity return. And the story, when you combine the heat and the humidity, here's the heat index value for Thursday. We could see some mid to upper 90s in a couple spots. Here are temperatures for high temperatures on Friday. Very warm, near 90 degrees again. And the whole story, might be interested in heat index values, maybe near 100. Don't hold this as weather doctrine when looking out this toward the end of the work week, but the general trend is for higher temperatures, higher dew points. So you could get a bit uncomfortable as we get into the end of the week. I hate saying this, we could see some mid-70s dew points once again. So that is very sultry, very gross, very oppressive, and unbearable. So summer is not done with us quite yet. Hello Brenda, happy to trade sunshine for cooler temperatures. I'm glad you were enjoying this trade-off for tomorrow and Tuesday as we get cloudier and rainier. And Steve, next weekend is looking okay. Fingers crossed, low, medium confidence, but let's look ahead really quick. Here are the Sunday high temperatures, and maybe add a couple, maybe 4 or 5 degrees onto Sunday's high temperatures potentially. This all assumes that we're sunnier and rain-free on Saturday and Sunday. So think of generally warm, generally sunny, maybe a little bit breezy if we can get this cold front through on time on Friday night into Saturday morning. So keep that in mind. Great question. Hey Stephanie, thanks for tuning in. And Kate, when will the rain start in Reston tomorrow? Maybe midday into the afternoon hours. So that's a great question, Kate. So try and get in that morning walk. Yes. So here's the probabilities of morning rain tomorrow. Chance of rain by 11 a.m. on Monday morning. I love this graphic from the National Weather Service. The darker greens are southwest of town where the rain starts first, and the storm system is moving east-northeast slowly during the day tomorrow toward the DC area. So the latest rain in the region geographically will be northeast of town. So generally we think midday into afternoon hours, especially west of 95. We'll have the wettest day tomorrow afternoon overall. So we will keep you posted at capitalweathergang.com and on the blog anytime you need us. 24/7 capitalweathergang.com and of course on Twitter at Capital Weather. Here's the setup for tomorrow. Heavy rain possible here in the red hatched area indicated with the legend you can see there in the lower corner of the graphic. So we could see some heavy rain, maybe some patchy flooding tomorrow night. So remember, turn around, don't drown. If you encounter a water-covered path forward, a water-covered roadway or sidewalk, if you're on a bike, everyone, please turn around. So let's see, high temperatures tomorrow. Here's a recap. Generally cool the next couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, with higher rain probabilities and more cloud cover, maybe lasting through part of Wednesday, but we do slowly see a trend upward in temperatures and humidity as we go toward the end of the week. Hey Liz, thanks for tuning in. You're most welcome. And thanks for tuning in. You're hoping the humidity ends soon. Annette, happy Sunday to you as well. And David, you just bought a snow blower, so no snow this winter. Thanks for that counter jinx. I love that. Annette, you loved today. It was a beautiful day indeed. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Annette. And why do you do the jinx on the snow? I know some of you are snow lovers and want snow, but right now we're still talking about heat and humidity for the time being. Summer is not done with us just yet. Let's look at rainfall really quick, mainly this week, happening in the next couple days, the next 48 hours or so. We could see some heavy rain later Monday night, and into maybe Tuesday morning. That is the rainiest time. But some drizzle, some showers could hang around into Tuesday afternoon and evening as well. So all in all, the totals are front-ended this week, happening in the next couple days. West of town is wettest, east and northeast of town, and look at that, even southeast of town is a little bit drier overall with the storm track in the next 48 hours. And let's look forward to your high temperatures on Tuesday, just a little bit warmer. A little bit less chance of rain throughout the entire day, maybe a couple peaks of sun, and the setup for Tuesday, maybe some dry slots south of town. We'll see. We are sandwiched between a couple stationary fronts, one well northwest of us and one draped south of us. But Wednesday, things start to turn around from the sunshine point of view. We do see fewer clouds, a little bit more sunshine, so you can see those temperatures really do ramp up several degrees, and that mugginess starts moving back in on Wednesday as well. Here's Thursday, and yes, near 90, but you combine the humidity in, it feels like mid to upper 90s in some spots. And again, here's Friday, near 90 again, and I don't want to tell you if we do see dew points in the mid 70s, which, not all set in stone just yet when looking toward the end of the week, but we could see some 100-degree readings for the apparent temperature, how it feels like outside to our skin. It's harder and harder for our sweat to evaporate when you get high temperatures and high humidity combining, so it really could feel quite stifling by the time we get to Friday. And here's the week overall. By the time you talk to me next week, we could see 1.5 inches of rain around DC. But again, most of this is falling Monday, Tuesday, but we still have a chance of some showers and storms, especially again by the end of the week. If a cold front can come through and clear us out, we should see a decent Saturday. And high temperatures are cooler, a little drier air, rain-free, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. 80 degrees or so, and maybe a little warmer on Sunday. Add a few degrees on to this on Sunday as well. We could rebound in temperatures. So again, end of this week, we kind of crescendo towards some very uncomfortable conditions, dew points in the mid-70s, but they should lower again into a more comfortable realm by the weekend if we can get this cold front through here. All right, so let's see. Laurie, thanks for tuning in. And Rick, are we in for another heat wave? It's a mini heat wave, Thursday and Friday. I showed you some heat index values in the mid to upper 90s on Thursday, and here those are. And then Friday, we could see the heat and humidity combined for some heat index values, some apparent temperatures near 100 degrees again. So it is potentially a mini heat wave, maybe a couple days near or above 90 degrees. And Drew, no severe weather to speak of just yet, but let's watch how this heat and humidity combines potentially with a cold front trying to clear us out later on Friday into Saturday. So great to see you, Drew. Thanks for tuning in. And what else have I missed? If you are enjoying today's weather, please let me know. And I haven't seen much foliage just yet. That's a good question. But some of these, the tops of the maples are starting to maybe react to some of our drier conditions we had earlier in the summer, but no drought to speak of at this point in the summer. So that is some good news. Let's skip ahead on some of my graphics to show you we are in really good shape. After the last 7 days, this is looking backwards in time. Look at these rainfall amounts. Over the last 7 days, 1, 2, maybe almost 3 inches in some spots. Your gardens are maybe flooded in a couple spots. So when we look at what we see as an inch of rain over the next couple days, maybe 2 inches of rain in some isolated spots, we do have a slight chance of some flooding. So we'll keep you posted. The National Weather Service is also watching for the potential for heavy rain, especially west of 95 later tomorrow into early Tuesday. So we'll keep you posted on Twitter at Capital Weather. For DC weather alerts, make sure you subscribe to our severe weather system on Twitter at DC Weather Alerts. And of course, we're at CapitalWeatherGang.com anytime you need us. I'm Camden Walker, and we're looking at the weather, the good weather ending. Unfortunately, it's not lasting. This is rainfall probability tomorrow morning. Southwest of town, you could wake up to some raindrops, and this storm system is moving from kind of southwest toward the northeast. So the last folks in the region to see rain tomorrow will be northeast of town and well east of town tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. We're generally thinking midday and afternoon hours around DC will be the wettest time, but the highest rain amounts are going to be west of 95 over the next couple of days. That's kind of the preferred place in our region for rain to kind of continuously fall in a more heavy fashion. So the trend is for wetter west and southwest of town, a little bit drier east of town over the next couple of days. And this is most of our rain this week, but we can't rule out some showers and storms as we see more heat and humidity coming back by the end of the week, which I'll recap for you in just a second. Mike Davis, thanks for tuning in. You're ready for fall and winter. Diana, some red buds are changing color. Excellent to hear the foliage reports. And Scott, you are hoping for tomorrow to be a good day. You should see some raindrops. If you're looking to be outside, maybe have a plan B for the afternoon in case the rain does move in a steady, heavier fashion by tomorrow night. And Scott, you're sorry the sun is not out for you. And most of us are west of 95, Liz. So you will, if you were west of 95 tomorrow, you see that in the next couple of days here, this map shows you do have a decent chance of getting wetter tomorrow as well. All about the Saint Scouts, you're looking forward to the warm fall weather. Excellent. And then Mike, hey, thanks for tuning in. And Jack, thanks for tuning in. It looks like we're going to get proper Monday weather. I'm sorry to say Monday is looking a little bit dreary thanks to this storm system moving in from the Mississippi Valley. This is moving from southwest of town toward northeast of town, and here in the red, we are concerned just a little bit about some heavy rain tomorrow, producing some patchy flooding, especially tomorrow later afternoon into tomorrow night. But yes, west of town has the chance for highest rainfall amounts, and they could add up to a little bit too much too quickly, but we'll keep you posted. No widespread flooding concern just yet, but there is an outside chance that the National Weather Service issues a flash flood watch for tomorrow as well. Here are high temperatures tomorrow, staying, we think, below 80 degrees thanks to clouds and rain moving into the region. Much of the same on Tuesday as well. Maybe a hair warmer with just a little bit less rain in the afternoon hours, because we could see maybe a dry slot between these two kind of quasi-stationary fronts, one south of us and one that could be well northwest of town up near Chicago. That could be our weather maker later in this week. Jennifer, thanks for tuning in. You're most welcome. And Jean, thanks for tuning in. Heat waves, you're hoping, and blizzards may end the year into 2021. So if you're looking for snow, we'll, of course, closer to Halloween, give you our Capital Weather winter outlook. Now let's look further ahead. The end of this week, we could see a couple of 90-degree days add to our heat tracker. We've had plenty of 90-degree or hotter days this season. You can see we're up to 44. We could see 45 or 46 this week. Not looking great for that. And then pollen, of course, if you're sniffling and sneezing, the ragweed is getting there. The weeds do have some moderate concentration, bothering my eyes and nose today as well. And today, our sunset. Thanks for joining for our Sunday sunset chat. I'm Camden Walker. Earlier and earlier, we are chatting as the sun sets earlier and earlier for this season. Right now, we're around 7:40 around DC, and we'll lose a few more minutes each week that you talk to me. And I think September 25th is our last 7 p.m. sunset, so keep that in mind. Here's some more stats for you. Our average high temperature right now, 85 degrees at DCA Airport. By the time you talk to me next week, it's going to be 83 degrees. So we're talking about 2 work weeks from now, not this upcoming work week, but I want to show you the trend for 8 to 14 days out. We have kind of equal chances of being above or below. Generally looks like near normal, which again, we could see roughly low 80s for temperatures. And now let's look at precipitation for next work week, 8 to 14 days out. We could see some more rain in the region, so gardens should remain happy. That's some good news if you were still keeping your garden going this time of year, and the drought is no longer a concern. We've had so much rain over the last 7 days, so let me show you that as well. Look, 2-3 inches of rain, hopefully not too much for your garden, not too quickly. And then here's a sneak peek at September. We're kind of thinking we'll release this soon tomorrow for you, or we're trying to aim for tomorrow to give you our September outlook here on CapitalWeatherGang.com. But you can see the National Weather Service thinks maybe a slight probability that we have above average temperatures. And then for precipitation, equal chances that it's above or below. It doesn't necessarily mean we have right spot on normal precipitation for September, but so far the atmosphere is not throwing us a bone, not throwing us an atmospheric signal for dry conditions or wet conditions on average for the entire month. So keep in mind it's low confidence when looking over a forecast, an outlook as this is for a 1 month period, because of course we lose confidence in our specific weather forecasts 7-8 days out. But this is looking at general trends. That's why there's some skill to this, is because we're kind of broadening the parameters. We're not talking about specific weather forecasts. We're doing a full average for the entire month. So generally speaking, we could see equal chances of above or below average precipitation. So we'll keep you posted if we see a better signal on that. And again, the drought outlook is pretty good for our region. Only the western tip of Garrett County has a couple abnormally dry spots. Now, we also in the blog, I want you to check out Matt Capucci. He went inside these one of the Doppler radars that were on wheels, and we got some data, awesome data inside the eye wall of Laura. So that's on CapitalWeatherGang.com as well. And speaking of tropics, we have some activity through September 1st. It looks like the Atlantic wants to stay cranked up high. So we'll keep you posted at CapitalWeatherGang.com on the tropics as well. Hey Mike, thanks for tuning in. Hey Chris, thanks for tuning in. You missed the sun, though you're not missing the outrageous heat and humidity. Excellent. I'm glad you are not missing that, and you are hopefully going to like some of these temperatures tomorrow. High temperatures kept down, maybe below 80 degrees tomorrow, thanks to rain and clouds. Hey Liz, fall must be hiding from COVID as well. Well, it is slow to arrive. We don't see any major fall weather on the horizon just yet. And all about the scouts, thanks for tuning in. I love all these questions from you. You are hoping that you get some rain equalizing here in the west. Indeed, go to CWG.news/California fires to get our latest recap on that terrible wildfire siege that happened out west as well. So California has definitely been hurting. And let's see, do I have anything else for you? If we do see tropical development, Nana is our next name on the list. And again, this active Atlantic basin looks to keep us on our toes until maybe September 1st, if not later. The peak of the season is right around September 10th. So please stay tuned to us on Twitter at Capital Weather, and anytime need us on CapitalWeatherGang.com. For our latest forecast, you can touch on my face. It'll pop up below on your mobile device, or above if you're on your laptop or desktop, or go directly to CWG.news/latest. Greg Porter was the author of our latest forecast, and he broke the bad news that we are coming to the close of the final hours of our good weather. Rain building in southwest of town tomorrow morning. By the time we get to midday into afternoon hours, we could see some rain around DC and points east. The last folks to see it in the region, the rain tomorrow will be northeast of town. And we could see heavy rain in the red hatched area here, so please keep that in mind if you are west of I-95 tomorrow. Patchy flooding can't be ruled out as the rains get heavier into tomorrow night and early Tuesday as well. And again, we talked about high temperatures staying cool thanks to rain and clouds tomorrow and Tuesday as well, maybe a hair warmer as the rain eases up into showers and drizzle, hopefully by later on Tuesday. So we'll keep you posted. Here's some rainfall amounts over the next couple days. We are thinking west of I-95 could see an inch or more of rain. Hey Jen, thanks for tuning in. You thought it was going to be nice tomorrow? Well, tomorrow morning, if you're around DC, get in those morning walks. That is still good. Get out early. Earlier the better tomorrow. Hey Peter, thanks for tuning in. And Drew, the possible passage of the front on Friday could lead to some increased chances for not only just thunderstorms, but yes, a couple strong to severe storms are possible later on Friday. But of course, we have so many variables. The front is not necessarily moving through right on time on Friday. And here it is in Chicago on Tuesday in the Chicagoland region. So we'll see if this front can move from northwest of us in Chicago to get south and southeast of us on Friday. So it needs to remain on schedule. We need to keep these muggy dew points around. A lot of ingredients have to come together to see any strong to severe storms on Friday, but we can't rule it out because we do get clear air by here on Saturday. Look at these high temperatures. We think we have more dry, comfortable air on Saturday, maybe around 80 degrees, a little warmer potentially on Sunday. But overall, the trend is for mid-70s dew points by the end of the week, so we could be pretty uncomfortable, pretty sultry, oppressive, and unbearable Thursday into Friday. And I want to recap that Thursday and Friday, look at these heat index values. Temperatures alone, maybe near 90 or above 90, but when you combine the heat and humidity, mid-90s for the heat index on Thursday, maybe near 100 degrees. Look at these potential apparent temperature feelings to our skin on Friday. So hot as we get into the end of the week, and we could see some more showers and storms, but it sets us up for a decent weekend. So thank you all for tuning in. Liz, and let me put up this map to show you that probabilities for rain tomorrow morning are higher southwest of town and northeast of town. Should see the latest arrival of rain tomorrow. Liz, you're doing that tomorrow morning to get out in the yard.